Is up, everybody? Okay, today we are going to talk about motion planning. Now, this is going to be divided into a couple of videos because it's massive. It's huge. This is like a new plugin from Reallusion, and actually, it's pretty damn amazing, especially if you want a lot of background characters or you want to fill up your scene very quickly and you want to pass it on to Unreal Engine or anything else. It just works. It's pretty amazing. Now, that's what we'll be doing. For this one, we're just going to have an out-of-the-box look, have a look at what it is, try and get our heads around it, and then we're going to start getting into nodes and how to put things together properly and how to use your own animations, etc., whatever. So, to begin with, there are three different licenses for this. There's Motionplanning Indie, which just comes with the plugin, Motionplanning Core Bundle, which comes with the plugin and a set, and Motionplanning, the big one for a company that comes with everything. So if you look over here, Motionplanning Indie, 224, not bad at all, but that's what it comes with. You also need Iclone to run this, obviously. And then the second one, which is not a bad price, Motionplanning plugin for Indie, you get a factory MP set and you get a prop set for that one, right? Props collection factory device. Okay, so you get pretty much everything there. And over here you get everything. So actually you do get everything with this Indie one too, which is pretty cool. Okay, basically what it is it's a node driven interface like you see here, which we'll get into, and you can start doing, once you've set something up, you can press play and it cleverly does all the motions, don't walk through each other. Everything just fits and is extremely easy to put together. It does get advanced, but they've tried to keep it extremely easy to work with. Now, the animations that come with it, they made for MD, which is what is it? Directing, whatever the hell it is. If you buy something, you'll always see like a little MD on it. Like over here, if you go, you'll see like this little icon on things. Where is it? There, this little icon. You see that little thing? And then you can use it for motion. I think it's Motion Director, right? So it is kind of part of Motion Director. It's just Motion Director, you got to do a hell of a lot more extra work. This, you can create an entire node graph and you can just chuck it in and you're good to go. Right. So let's just get into it. Once you do that, hold on. Once you buy it, you just install it from your Reallusion hub. And once you've done that, then you should get it here, and all the packs that should just come right here. You'll see them. Where is them? Like this one, MD. Here are the packs. So here, and you get a couple of others, right? Here's the prop packs and the packs and whatnot. Right. So how do we begin? Let's look at what we just basic ones. So if you get this one, not the props pack, Jimmy, not the props pack. We're looking for the where is it, Jimmy? Is it this one? No, it's not that. That's the props pack, Jimmy. Hold on, right? Here we go. So you get this set, the factory set, and the industrial devices. So in the MP set factory, you open that up and you'll automatically see projects there. And these projects are pretty cool. You can drag and you can drop them in and they will just work. Now over here, you got randomize actors, match tags, or any actor, okay? What this is every character you get, which I'll show you now, comes with tags. You can create tags, you can write actor, worker, whatever tags that you want to have on your characters, you can add them, and then if it's match tags, then it'll look up those tags. If you got like say worker or whatever, and it'll create. I don't have tags set up right now, so basically what it'll do is it'll run through, look for tags, and try and build something based on those tags, which is not correct. I'm just going to hit done over here. So if I right click here and I say edit tags, you can see here it's got average, futuristic. Okay, so it's added futuristic. It's sort of stylized. We don't want any of that. We want to add our own tags to characters. Now a nice way of adding tags to characters, if I just go back here and we look at, like, let's just say this vest, and I go into the vest, I can grab one of them, or I can grab all of them. I can right click and I can say edit tags, and from here, oh no, no, not yet, no, no, not yet, not yet. I can say create a collection. Here we go. So I've got them selected. Click the little button here, and I can say vests. Right, so that's my collection, and I can plus it. Now I've got vests, and now I can go to my collection here. That's great. That's really great. Wait a sec. Why didn't that take it, Jimmy? So if I take this and I say yes, and select, oh, that's select collection. Right, that was totally wrong what I told you. Select everything, go into here, and then edit collections is over here. You can edit the collection and you can add vests. Okay, I can plus this, boom, and now I have that collection of vests, right? And now in that tag, I can go into tags and say worker. I can say vests, whatever. You can just give it whatever tags you want, right? So now if I ever go on this and I want to change the character, you can just say add the tags that you get, and it'll dress these characters up using this and other worker stuff if you've made other collections or whatever, and you're good to go, right? Here we go. Vests, I've got 11 in this collection, and you can keep making collections by selecting, right click, and organize your collections. But if you don't want to do that, you can just go to your actors, go find an actor that you want. Let's just take whatever for now. Let's see, do we have any actors? Yeah, let's just go here. Character, and you can just literally drag and drop a character in there, and you can dress him the way you want to dress him, right? So what do you get here? We've dragged and dropped this. Oh, this one looks like a worker. There we go. That one they did kind of good. Right, so once you've got this and you want to see, these are projects, so they're all set up and working for you already. If I go to motion planning, I can see this whole thing is set up. This is quite difficult here, but this whole thing is kind of set up, what they're supposed to do. And if we press MD, this button up here, you can click it and it should automatically work. Okay, let it just run. It'll do a couple of things and then it should just automatically play, and you should see your stuff working. There we go. And now they go and do stuff. There we go, and they do stuff as it is printed in the graph, right? Very easy to do. You can see these little markers here. That's the actions that they do and what they're supposed to do, whatever. Now here's the beauty of this. If I stop this here, you can literally just take anything like this, make sure you've got the whole thing selected with all those little things, and you can move it wherever you want. You can move it down here, and this one you can move wherever the hell you want, and it should still work. Hit the MD and everything should work, and they'll go off. Come on, do something. My little pup is barking in the background there. It's probably so Margaret. There we go. So perfectly fits, aligns, everything. It's good to go, right? So that's why these projects are so pretty damn cool. You can just drag and drop. Let's try another one. Okay, so let's get a more complicated one. Something that looks a little more complicated. Something like this. Drag and drop it in. For now, I'm not going to change the characters, so it's going to ask me, do I want to randomize these characters and stuff? And what the hell? Let's see what we get. Could be funny, right? Okay, actually, it didn't do such a bad job here. I mean, it gave me all of them looking the same in the worker outfit. That's not too bad. The other thing is, if you're not happy with this, you can randomize again, and you can do it as many times as you want. Sometimes you just want to change the material. You can do that. Or you can select any actor. I'm going to say done because I'm happy with this. Looking good. And that's what we got. We got like this whole line now. Let's just move things back a bit. So if you do look over here, you see this entire, oh man, let's make this bigger. You see this entire workflow. Let's tear this off. Try to just have a quick look at it. And we're not going to get into all of this yet, but just an overview of what you're going to get and what you're going to see and whatnot. So over here you can see everything here, the processing line, the conveyor belt, all the nodes. Now it looks a bit daunting, I get it, but it's not. It's actually pretty damn easily. And if you click on a node, you get the details of what you can do here. Prop, select the prop. You can just thingy, go into here, select what prop you want it to do, and so on and so on. Motion, you can choose belt move, whatever, that's a prop, so it's got a belt move. And you can double click in the red ones, because these you can compact them, and you can do the same with that, and characters and whatever. It's never ending, right? When you get to the characters, where's the character? Let's see if we can find a character. Give me a second, love. So down here I see technician. If I double click on this, I should get my characters. Prop, that's a prop. That's a prop. Hand. Okay, so you could say MD prop the hand assembly. You're picking the assembly. You just pick one of these things in the scene and it'll automatically change. Or you can do the slide down menu, and anything that you've added in there you can add in. And then you get to choose what character you want to do the action. Very easy, very easy. And then the motion, pull and sit chair. Now, because we bought these packs and they made for this, they've already got all the animations set up for you that you can say what you want them to do, right? Which is cool. Interruptible, that's pretty cool too. It means if they're waiting in a line or something, that they would wait their turn in order to get there. So you can have multiple people in a line and they would go sit there, wait their turn until everyone's finished, and then they will continue to do what they are supposed to do. So very intelligent system, very cool system. And we will go into how you can start building all of these things, the groups, the nodes, whatever. We'll get into that, and finally we'll chuck it off into Unreal Engine, which is pretty damn awesome. I'm going to close this for now, and if I press play, let's see what happens. And here we go. Everything moving, everything doing its thing, and looking pretty cool, man. Look at that. People sitting, people working, some dude doing something there, and it shows you exactly where they're going, what they're doing. I mean, it's pretty damn cool, man. That dude's going right through there. You can you can change that, it's fine, but pretty damn cool. Even these robots are all automated. They all do their stuff when something comes along. Bam, bam, bam. The thing is, you're not confined by these props. These are just set up props already. You can make your own props, your own stages, your own levels. Everything you want, you can change. Animations, you can do your own animations, tell them what to do. You can use these nodes for any animations that you do, any props that you create. You just got to set them up. These packs provide you with things that are already done. So you can have an entire background moving within 10-15 minutes. You can have all the background stuff all animated, moving a bunch of characters. You can change a lot of them at once. There is so much you can do with this one. So let's start getting into this one's a big one, so let's start getting into it and seeing how we can fix up a lot of these mistakes, see how we can change things. You can see this guy's kind of going around here now and he's putting his food or whatever. There's so many things, and remember, once you're done with this, or once you whatever, and you're not happy with how things are turning out, you can just go in and you can change anything you want. Make sure when you're moving something that everything's selected, even this bottom thing, that's the important one, and you can just create your own set. You can do whatever, and then you can add your models into here. Just a quick other note, if you're in MD and you do the drop down, you'll get a lot of options for this. Open one up and you can see here that because this entire system is through MD Motion Director, you can change the way that they are done here, right? Motion Director allows you to use the control, splines, whatever. But if you want to use this motion planning, make sure that this little, see here, control, that it is on motion planning, and that's the icon. Okay, motion planning mode. If you leave it on something else and you press play, it's not going to do anything. You still got to do things yourself, whatever. But if you have this on motion planning, then it'll take control. You can hit start, and you can get everything that you're kind of looking for. Hit start on the motion planning, or you can hit motion planning here to start it, and you can see that everything just works. I hope you found this useful. We'll get a lot more into what this thing can do. It is massive. It's incredible for directing lots of crowds of doing things. You don't have to use their animations and their props. You can completely create your own. Obviously, your animations need to work with your props, but you can convert anything into motion planning and use anything you want in motion planning. And it's absolutely pretty damn cool. Anyway, I hope this helps. Have a lovely weekend. I'll speak to you later. Goodbye, Ari.